Hi guys, welcome to another episode of The Word Will Adjust, a sacred place where we heal out loud, we grow without judgment, and we take up space with bold and apologetic softness. On today's episode, we're talking when it's not happening yet, but you still believe. Let's do faith a little. So, when it's not happening yet, but you still believe. That's a test not everybody talk about enough. It's tough, it's demanding, it stretches you until you feel like you're at the very, very edge. Sometimes your belief is hanging by a single thread. You're confused. You ask yourself, am I doing this faith thing right? Am I doing this Christian thing right? Is God even hearing me? Is God even listening to me? But yes, you are. Because He said when you ask, you will receive. When you seek, you find. He didn't tell you when though, but He promised that you shall receive. Now that's something to hold on to. You know, you've believed for something for so long. For example, for marriage, you've prayed, you've confessed, you've even seen it in dreams. You know, you've wore the rings, you've believed for a child, you've affirmed, you've pictured it, you've cried for it, you've acted pregnant, you've believed for the job, you've believed for school, you've believed for the opportunity, but yet nothing. So what do you do when you believe for it? It's still not happening. So let me tell you a story. In my last job, I faced a lot of challenges and problems. 2 weeks before the end of the month, of last month, I told my close friends, I said, I won't be here next month. I won't be working here next month. I promise you, I told them I'll get a new job. Now, apart from the fact that I didn't even have the courage to start looking for a new one, I knew something. I knew I could believe for something, even if it takes a while. And then I remembered the Lord taught me to start thanking Him after I believed. He said, I have given you authority. You know, He said, I have given you dominion over all the works of my hands. So I began to thank Him. I didn't pray, Lord, please give me a new job. I cried to beg, but I just said, thank you, Lord, for the new job. Thank you for giving me an amazing boss. Thank you for everything I want in a new job is already mine. Thank you for the benefit. Thank you for the amazing staff. Thank you for the peace at the work. Thank you for the environment I prayed these prayers with joy in my heart. Every time something came up in that old job of mine, I didn't even overthink it. I just thank God because the word says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him and He'll direct your path. So I begin to thank the Lord like I've already received. Every time I feel like nothing is coming, I thank Him. And then you know what happened is, that shift from asking to thanking moved me from anxiety to peace. It reminded me that God has actually promised. My only choice is to believe and to prepare like it was already mine. So I just acted like it's already mine, just like that. So while you wait, don't let your faith be stopped at prayer. Let it move into action. Leave out to what you've been praying for is already yours. Because in God's timing, it is. I hope when you believe it is not happening, you can shift your mind into thanksgiving. No matter how much doubt begins to creep in, you can look at yourself and you can look in the mirror and say, Lord, I thank you. It may not look like it, but I know you've done it. And then live in the reality of it. That's all for today. I hope this has actually, taught you something. Kindly share, like, and comment. And remember, fams, be you, and the word will adjust for you. Bye bye for now.